all the right to human dignity, beyond being a strategic national asset and a national resource and a key enabler to economic growth and the supporter of life. The provision of water is about restoring and affirming the dignity of all. Water and sanitation are key to our development. As such, water stewardship, namely its governance, its management, and equitable distribution, is a national priority. Perhaps we need to start with understanding what this important resource called water is all about and what it does to sustain human life and to drive economic development. There's a global commission that has been formed on the economics of water, in which one of my presidential economic advisors, Professor Mariana Mazzucato, sits, which was established to redefine the way we value and govern and manage water. They define water as essential for life, which we should all know, and say that it moves in a complex and often invincible way all around us. They argue that from its source, from whence it cometh, and to where it sinks in the ground, water connects every creature on the planet, animals and human beings. They categorize water as blue water and green water. Blue water, they say, is found in rivers, in lakes.
Yeah, guys, I want to greet you all. Good morning, guys. My name is Ntlantla. Nklingo is what you call this, my nickname, you know. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again, where we talk about the issues that are happening in the country every day. So I remember, I think I would upload the video, but I just thought I uploaded a short video talking about water crisis that we still have today in the country. You can hear what Ramaphosa is talking about, the fact that green water, yellow and whatsoever. I just watched the news right now. The news today, before Ramaphosa started speaking, the fact that in Northern Cape people are complaining about water. I've said it in my other video that this thing of water, it's everywhere in the country. All of these provinces that we still have today in the country, you'll find people complaining about water. Maybe I can say most of the provinces in the country, people complaining about dirty water, like many things, guys. But let's just continue and listen to what President Ramaphosa is saying, because guys, what's the point of this thing that Ramaphosa is at? This what Indaba, that Ramaphosa is addressing national water and sanitation in Indaba. What is the point of Ramaphosa addressing this issue? Because guys, these things, they've been happening for the longest of times, Hey.
Sanitation sanitation and water access across the country. This includes progress towards meeting the minimum standards for the provision of water and sanitation services and addressing connection backlogs. Water infrastructure is being built, and that build process is on the up. It is going up. The National Infrastructure Fund has to date secured 23 billion rand for 7 large water infrastructure projects. and phase 2 of the Lesotho Highlands Water Project has resumed, as has the work on the Umkomazi Dam, and the preparations are underway for the construction of Ndabelanga Dam on the Umzimvubu River. Now, many of these may well have delayed for years and years, and we regret that. We've been talking about
You can hear what these things have been happening. You can hear, you do you hear? And whose fault is it, guys? That these things they've been happening for so many years. Right now, we're saying that they regret. How? These things they regret them now late when already people were complaining about these things for the longest of times. But let's continue with the video and hear what President Ramaphosa says.
to our people as well as to economic centers in our country. That, in my book, is progress. So progress is being made, much as we are going through a number of challenges. Challenges of water shortages
Yeah.
in Gauteng,
Yes.
water shortages in eThekwini,
Yebo.
and water shortages even in rural parts of our country. We have a number of other water infrastructure projects earmarked for blended financing through infrastructure fund, such as the Podihadi Dam, which will feed.
When it's talking about the fact that we have this, what you call this, water projects, but why are these water projects not not being like starting immediately? Why don't we see everywhere in the country? Why are these water infrastructures not being upgraded? Because maybe you can see with these water infrastructures, they're not being maintained, they're not being upgraded, and you know. You can hear when he's talking about water shortages in Gauteng, eThekwini, in what you call this, eThekwini, Durban, in KwaZulu-Natal. You know, the other provinces, even other provinces, there are still water shortages in other provinces, provinces in the country. Hey guys,
Last year's Water Summit identified aging and poorly maintained infrastructure, vandalism of water infrastructure, illegal connections, organized crime in the water sector as some of the challenges facing service delivery in this sector. There are people who make it their business to go and cut water lines, to create businesses for themselves so that they can cut water in trucks and tanks to our people. Now, that is the criminality that has now entered the water space. And this is what we must collectively talk about here and find ways of bringing that to an end. That should end is a must. We must bring that to an end. And suddenly there are all these very important business people who drive around in fancy cars, who have water trucking businesses, when water should be transported through pipes. No, what they do, they get their henchmen to go and cut the water lines and then make sure that there's failure by the local authority to deliver water, leading to the alternative of relying on them to transport water, because they make money out of transporting water. There's no dignity for our people to be standing alongside the street just tapping water from a truck where somebody is making a lot of money. This must end. We must bring this to an end. Now, at local government level, financial mismanagement, insufficient revenue collection systems, and high levels of physical water losses are compounding existing service delivery problems. The mismanagement in our local government space must also come to an end. We must use modern methods of managing our water. We must use advanced methods of making sure that the management of this very important resource is well managed. These challenges have been consistently reflected in the reports of the Municipal Strategic Self-Assessment, Stats SA, and the Auditor General. She recounts events and instances and cases where water is now treated as a business and where corruption is quite plentiful.
Corruption.
With this dire state of affairs, we have seen declining private sector investment in water infrastructure, a situation that is only now improving. By equal measure, municipalities themselves have not reinvested the revenue they earn from the provision of services to the upkeep of key water infrastructure. Governance challenges and inefficiencies at the various reporting entities, including water boards, have long been in the public domain. A number of water boards have been or are the subject of probes by the Special Investigating Unit or the SIU for corruption and fraud. These are problems impacting a country with a growing population.
But these things, they've been happening for the longest of time. Corruption and fraud, for the longest of times. Now he's addressing these things now. All along, what was happening? All along this, guys, but anyways, let's just continue with the video. But I think, guys, I'm going to cut for now. But I can see that my phone is gonna be low. I have to charge my phone. And this side, there's a video that I'm even uploading now. But yeah, hey guys. But I'll try to upload some of the videos that I haven't uploaded. But yeah, I'm getting there and there. I've even uploaded the yesterday's one for about general Tlatlamkwanas. Please guys, watch the video and you'll tell me what you think. Yeah. Now let's continue with the video, then I'll cut it. But yeah, I'll just cut now, and you can see that my phone is gonna be low. Yeah. Let's continue.
Dry taps, broken infrastructure, and poor management of water resources at local government level is fueling growing public discontent. And we can see it in a number of areas in our country when our people who rely on government to provide water are dissatisfied, are unhappy, and are even taking to the streets protesting.
Yes, why? Obvious. I need the obvious. Obvious. You can hear what he's saying, but why are people not getting water? Why is government not giving people water? Clean water. Just water, guys. I can see many things when it comes to electricity and whatsoever, but guys, water. Aye.
Reliable water supply across the country is an urgent strategic priority. And it is our expectation that this water indaba will be focused, will be precise,
will be focused,
outcomes based, and not just a talk shop or be about deliberations. And I'd like to congratulate the minister and colleagues that she works with for holding this indaba soon after the State of the Nation address. It shows that they are becoming action-oriented. And I want to see that continuing going forward, because this indeed is an emergency. What is needed is an urgent and high-level national turnaround plan on water, is that it should firstly align to the Government of National Unity's medium-term development plan 2025 to 2029. And secondly, that it should harness the momentum of the reforms in the sector. Operation Vulindlela has prioritized reforms in the water sector to improve water quality, to catalyze investment in the construction and maintenance of water infrastructure, and strengthen regulation in the sector as well. Under the 6th administration, we reintroduced the drop water quality monitoring system as an important incentive. The reports are particularly important in an area where water resources are key to tourism, to agriculture, as well as to other sectors, and basically to the livelihood of our people. As part of the structural reform process that we're implementing, we have been able to significantly reduce the turnaround time for issuing water use licenses. When the business community came to us and said they are at times having to wait for 3 years before they get a water license, we immediately set up a reform team and asked the question, why does it take so long to have a water use license? And in the end, the process of reforming that regulatory framework has led to 75% of applications are now processed within 90 days.
Hey, guys, this is the video, but you guys can continue maybe watching this video. It's everywhere, even on YouTube. It's live. When Ramaphosa is talking about these water challenges that people face, dry taps, dirty water, and because guys, President Ramaphosa, because guys, these things, you see, me, to tell you the truth, these things, just what you call this, for example, I can just say this is just an insult to South Africans, because the fact that, guys, for the longest of times in this country, there's no service delivery, like water, electricity. Like, you can look at our roads, like you can look at the roads, like potholes. Like, guys, you can look at many things in the country, but when it comes to water, guys, this issue has been happening for the longest of times here in this country. For the longest of times, up until today, it's still continuing. People don't have water. People don't have water. Everywhere you go in the country, people don't have water. Water. What kind of a government is this that we have here in South Africa up until today? This is the ANC government. And Ramaphosa, how long has been the president of this country for? I can maybe like say 7 years Ramaphosa has been the president. But are you telling me that Ramaphosa didn't know about these issues? Now we're talking about people protesting in the streets. Oh, yes. What did Ramaphosa expect from these people to do? What is it that Ramaphosa expect? I don't know what can I even say. English. Expect from these people to because this thing has been happening for a long time now. The fact that people are crying with water, just guys, give people water, clean water, clean water. I remember when I made a video of the residents there in Everton, in Gauteng. These people, they've been staying for, guys, imagine 17 years these people without water. Some of the houses, they're saying the water, the water just comes like small drops of water. coming out from the taps. Which country is this that we are living in? The fact that people must be struggling with water like this. And I've even said, good, these people, when they are speaking like this, Ramaphosa, where he stays, he has water 24/7. He has electricity 24/7. These people, they have alternatives 24/7. All of these things, they have security. Like, you see these blue lights where they live. There are no criminals there attacking, doing whatsoever. They can walk freely in the streets. But here in this country, we are facing this issue of crime. Everywhere you go in South Africa, we have this issue of crime. You know, we have this issue of crime here in the country. But when it comes to water, for the longest of times, you know, I have said they don't drink dirty water from their taps. These politicians, all of them, they do not drink dirty water. Maybe I can tell you, Guti, these people, they've been laughing at the citizens of this country every day. But them themselves, you know, Guti, since us, really, this thing of water is not affecting us personally, yeah. They'll see, yeah, they'll see, yeah, it's fine. They are on their own. They are on their own when it comes to this thing of water. Since us, we have clean. Like I'm telling you guys, these politicians, they've been laughing at the citizens of this country for the longest of times. Okay, guys, this is the video. Please tell me what you think below the comment sections, and please, guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. My name is Nhlanhla. Nickname is Ntlengo. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Yeah. Maybe I will see ya. Bye-bye. Maybe you can just continue watching it on YouTube live there, you know. Yeah. But me, it's just that I'm not, yeah, it's just that me, when I'm done recording this video, I'll just upload it, you know, so that you guys can watch, and yeah, you'll tell, you know, yeah. Those who haven't subscribed, please kindly subscribe, guys. I need those subscribers, yeah, like serious, for my channel to grow, yeah.